that Jhene gets me through the day. I didn't intentionally mean for that to rhyme, but it happened, so we're just gonna go with it. I thought today I would introduce a series on my channel. I'm thinking of calling it Song Association, but it's not the song association that you're thinking of. So usually you take, I think it's like you have 10 seconds, you're given a word, and you think of songs that have that word in it. But this is taking a word and then using a song to kind of understand, or not even understand, just talk about a concept. So I don't want my channel to be so introspective that you're like, I didn't sign up for therapy. I really didn't. But I do want to highlight my love of music and also just the ability to get lessons through them, and also different interpretations, because I think that's super cool too, how two people can listen to the same song and take out an entirely different meaning from certain things. So if you have any comments, if you have any songs that you think I should check out, let me know. And if you like this, hit the like button, because that's really the only way I know if you like my content, and if you want more. I'm thinking of going in order of alphabet, because that will kind of motivate me to make videos and give me at least somewhat of an idea of what to actually look for. But we'll see how it goes. So naturally it's starting with A. I wanted to talk about Ascension. I'm specifically talking about a song by Jhene Aiko and Brandy. Now, fun fact, these two are both my favorite artists. When I was in middle school, I auditioned for the school choir. It was called Heart and Souls. If you know me and you went to my middle school, you definitely know what that experience was like. So in the first year I auditioned, I sang Mariah Carey, Hero. Now, if you know me, you know that I love Mariah Carey, but if you also know me, you know that I did not make Heart and Souls. But don't worry, I tried again next year. I sang Brandy. Almost doesn't count. Do you know the song? It's a classic. You should know the song. So that year, I sang Brandy, and I was in Heart and Soul. So many songs that have helped me get through life and just be happy and psychoanalyze myself. So I think it's only right if I start with the Jhene and Brandy song. So this is gonna be Song Association with Ascension. It's a beautiful song. If you haven't heard it, I would listen to it. If you're into, I would just listen to it regardless of what you're into. I think that this would be kind of cool to take songs and then take concepts or things that really jump out to me in these songs and then talk about it with you. I don't know if it's quarantine or me, but recently I've been really into looking up definitions of words. And not just taking that definition as Bible, but just curious. Again, not the point. Ascension, the act of rising to an important position or higher level. Now obviously ascension has a lot to do with spirituality, and a lot of people will think about ascension in those terms. But ascension also happens while we're here on earth in terms of personal growth, promotions, life changes, transitions. So I think that we can talk about it in that capacity too, and just make it a fun little conversation. Also, I realize I say also a lot, but also I thought it was kind of fascinating how ascension, the term, always has a bottom and a top. Ascension always has this hierarchical way of viewing it, like it's a pyramid or it's a ladder or it's a tower. It's something that has to start from the bottom and then work its way up. Why is an ascension like a circle, or it's just up? I don't know. It's a weird thought. Anyway, in the song, she says, I lost my weight again. And that line always stuck out to me because I think sometimes when we lose our way, we only see it as one thing. First, making the same mistake over and over again. And maybe it's not a mistake, maybe that's the wrong word, but for this situation, we're just going to say making the same mistake over and over. And then you start to feel really guilty because you're like, why do I keep doing this? What's going on? The second way of losing your weight again, I think, is when you do reach that new level or get that promotion or have a life change and you're thinking, wow, I've finally gotten to where I wanted to be or elevated or grown. And then in comes an influx of mistakes. And you're thinking, I wasn't supposed to lose my weight. I found what I wanted and it was all supposed to be even keel now. Don't beat yourself up if you're just in a new situation and you're stumbling. When I was really young, not super young, like young enough to be in school, I would write English essays and papers, and my mom would proofread it like it was a university dissertation, which, side note, if you're watching, grateful now, in the moment, awful. But she would always say, when I was writing those essays, to ask myself why, if I made a point. Continue to ask yourself why until you can't. Now, obviously, that strategy was used to write papers, and I continue to use that strategy all throughout my university career. But it also works really well when you're self-reflecting. And I think a lot of times we shy away from that why because there's a lot of feelings involved. There's a lot of repressed feelings involved. There's a lot of things that come up and you just don't want to deal with it, truthfully. So you might cry, or you might get angry, or you might just say, I don't want to do this anymore, which is fine. But know that if you do stick with it, what's on the other side is actually quite helpful, which is self-awareness, but not self-awareness through the lens of just beating yourself up about your mistakes, understanding the root cause of why you make those mistakes. It's super helpful when you write in the comment sections because I can get a new perspective, which is really what I want. Like my opinion on this is not the only opinion, and yeah, I'm still very much on this path of figuring it all out. I'm not a guru, I'm not a sensei, I just aspire to ascend, you know? The entire first verse of the song is just really introspective questions, and normally I would put some introspective questions or self-reflective questions in the comment section, I keep saying comment when I want to say description, and then description when I want to say comment section. Normally I would put those in the description, but I could also make another video where we break down those questions and talk about them. So if you want to see another video where I break down those questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully I'll see you back in the next one. Like I said, let me know songs to check out. Let me know your thoughts on Ascension and losing your way again. And subscribe. One more thing, I'm probably going to do an updated makeup routine, which isn't really the lane that I want to be in because I do more or less the same thing every day. But the reason why is because my everyday makeup routines on YouTube right now are so embarrassing, and I know that probably in a couple years what I'm doing now is not going to be the same, but I just don't like to look at them. So if you want to see that, let me know. But I definitely won't be doing like consistent beauty videos because I don't have anything to offer you. in terms of that. Like, I watch the same people you do and try and take the same information, and yeah, if you have a song that resonates with you and you think I should check it out, also let me know. So thanks for watching. Again, thank you so much for all of the support in this journey of like, just thank you for the support, thank you for watching.